I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Got it. There's one away.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And the batter now, Stephen Kwan. 1 down, base is empty. Now one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, left field. Merrifield pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
That clips the corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Here's Trey Turner. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ramirez. And they get Turner for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Trey Turner.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Harper.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Throws to second, and that's a double.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So man aboard, and now Nick Castellanos. Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He's been swinging it really well. There's nothing cheap about the way he got down the infield. That was ripped, cut out the far end. Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
2 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Fall off foul. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. Slides for the stop. Nicely done for the out. Phillies leave a couple. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Gabriel Arias. And there's a foul ball. 0-1.
Whoa.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate away. and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. In the air, right field. Schwarber in pursuit. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. And now it is JT Realmuto. That one is absolutely belted. Crow Armstrong ranges back. He'll circle the bases. His 19th home run of the year, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. On the ground to short. Zips it to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting in, the third baseman.
Digging in, Alec Bohm. Out to short, Straw. Throws to first in time.
Batting up.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And the inning is over. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. And here's the catcher, number 73. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And a good eye there. Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Outside, and that is ball 4. And stepping in is the speedy Miles Straw. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Runner on the go. Tying run is at first here in the second game of the series. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now he launches a throw over his head. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And now it's Esteban Florial. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike on the outside. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. The Guardians down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Stephen Kwan. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And it's even up.
2-1.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Line drive, base hit. Around third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. As we go to the last of the third. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball.
You know, these Phils definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I could see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time, and guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And he deals. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for another play.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles, but that ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And now here is Harper. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Left-hand batter waits. Got him! And that is a big first out.
Big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a ball once you commit it. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Roll to short, could be 2. Strong. On to first. Just got him on that one.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
And the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now the first baseman, Gabriel Arias. Just missed.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that's too high, ball 4. Here's Andres Jimenez. That misses the zone, ball 1. There goes the runner. Fall off foul. And now the lefty. And that is cut on and missed. And 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a 1-2. And just misses with that one. And another ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, and it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to.
Can't field it cleanly. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So first and second with 1 gone. And next is the Guardians catcher. And that's a little bit high.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Down the line. Merrifield in pursuit. He's got it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Strong in the box now. Takes strike 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. And that one a little bit high.
It's a good take.
Line to right, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead. It's 2-1.
Rowley gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Florial in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ruiz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second game of the series. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
So digging in, Stephen Kwan.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Gregory Soto.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Misses off the inside, and it's 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs. Headed down the line. Schwarber in pursuit. That's the third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're midway. Ready to go, bottom 4. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Realmuto, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. Throws to first, and Realmuto is out. And now for the Phillies, Whit Merrifield. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball, shallow right field. And that is that. And we're back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jose Ramirez.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 2-2. And another ball. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
We'll just keep handing out gifts, Booth. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Arias in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And up next for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Just off the outside edge. Now 3-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Booth. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Christopher Sanchez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left hook.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Number 73 can't hold up, and that's a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I don't think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Next one misses. 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. And here it comes. And that one is in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's to third. Boom. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Esteban Florial digs in for the Guardians. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Arias at third. Jimenez at second. Straw at first. 2 out of the inning. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-0. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Yuri Ruiz.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And there's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
All loaded up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball. Up and in, and now 3-2. Hammer, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Another comes in to score. It's 8-1. Man at second here with 2 away. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Almost got him. And the next pitch is way outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Stott over to first in time. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 5 runs in the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Kicks and fires. Left field. Kwan heads after it. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Here's Turner now. 1 for 2. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
1 down, base is empty. Line to left. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 down. This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two outs. Line drive, base hit right field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Philly back here in Philadelphia. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And the pitch.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one way inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Over to first. Great pick. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. That one misses. 1-0. Out to short. The throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Out to short. Whips it across. Guardians go down in order. Guardians fail to score. Yet it remains an 8-1 game. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom 6. And now the DH, Nick Castellanos. That one down the line. Ramirez sends it to first, and Castellanos is out. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. JT Realmuto steps in. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they're chipping away. It's 8-3.
First pitch swinging, and he squared up the slider. He was ready for it. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Merrifield now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Fly ball down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Out to short. Gets it to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 8-3. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Number 73 at the plate now. That's ball one. Swings through that one for strike one. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And now 2-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And up next for Cleveland, Miles Straw. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. The shortstop takes the ball. That's out to center field. Moving under this one. And there's 2 away. Man at first, and now the right fielder, Estevan Florial. That misses the zone, ball 1. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2-1.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Anthony Dominguez has checked into the game.
Walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 outs, bases loaded. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. This is again 5 in a row. Wouldn't chase that time. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low end fastball for some pitchers.
And that one is lifted in the air. Under it. Makes the catch, inning over. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Guardians 8 and the Phillies 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Rips one to right. Florial pulls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the shortstop.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
The Guardians leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 8-4.
that home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. See a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Bryce Harper. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. Home run number 30 on the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast. Huh, Siggy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour. And the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens. And every couple of years, somebody breaks 120 off the bat, but that's extremely rare.
Over to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusive. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Way inside, gets out of the way. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
3-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Arias now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it is 2-1. Outside. The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Jimenez at the plate and takes high there. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. The Guardians trying to break this one open, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Merrifield pulls it in on the run. Stepping up for the Guardians, Pete Crow Armstrong. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And they're all loaded up.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Andrew Bullock.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
Number 73 in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That's down and in. 1 out, bases full. That one hit to right. Schwarber makes the grab. Both runners tagging. The throws offline. He's saved. And they lead by 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Miles Straw. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Guardians 9 and the Phillies 5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Scott Barlow. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Schwarber, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Emmanuel Clase up and throwing. Karinchak getting cranked up as well. Right-handed reliever. Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2. And that one hammered. Vaughn moving back. And it's gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 9-6. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And Realmuto is out. Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one. 0-1.
1 strike.
That's inside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
To third. Throws to first in time. Brandon Marsh, the next to hit.
Oh, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And ball 1. Ripped on a line. Quan makes the catch, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 9-6. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Estevan Florial. Bilotti back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-2. And that just misses.
1-2.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Just missed.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And there's ball 4.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The punch out there, and a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin.
Inside, almost got him. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on the move. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Throw to second. Safe, and it's a double steal. Out towards right center field. Marsh makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 10-6.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Arias, the next to hit, takes outside. This to third, boom. And that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. Guardians 10 and the Phillies 6. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. James Karinchak.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And a pitch. Line drive. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, number 5.
Bryson Stott digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out.
That's 3.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Harper at the plate now as he chases after that one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The pitch. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And a foul ball. The Phils down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Karinchak is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Final score.